In this video, I wanted to just talk to you about why I think the Insta360 X5 is simply the best travel camera you can buy for a few reasons. We can talk about image quality, sharpness and dynamic range until the cows come home. But what I'm really interested in is what this thing is like to use in everyday scenarios, such as this, traveling to the beautiful island of Madeira for a couple of weeks, and we've tested it out and I've got a few thoughts. So I just want to tell you about why this is the best travel camera you can buy, in my opinion. I think a lot about how to review these cameras differently and to give you sort of a different perspective of using this, because I mean, there's a lot of similar videos out there on the internet. We can all talk about the specs and how good these cameras are, but how do we use them? And this is a real plus when it comes to a 360 camera in general, especially this one that is such a joy to use. My first point really is the fact this allows you to really be present in the moment when you are traveling and you are especially somewhere really beautiful. I see so many people, especially on the trips recently that I've done, that are just basically looking at an amazing place through a screen, whether it's on their phone or it's on a camera. Then they're experiencing everything through the screen rather than just using their own eyes to experience where they are. The forest we went to especially is called the Fanal Forest in Madeira. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. Some of the trees there are over 700-800 years old. They've been there before humans were even on the island, and it is just an amazing place to experience with your own eyes. I know I'm promoting these cameras, but these cameras allow you to do that but still capture the moment without, looking at it through a screen. So, I mean, what I mean by that is you're just holding this out on a selfie stick. Because it's a 360 camera, it's recording everything. And then you can go into the app after, or when you get home, check the footage and edit the footage how you want it to be in post-production. And that allows you to experience the place you're in the moment, rather than having to, look at the camera, press record and just do all this through your phone, and you can experience it a little bit better. And that's what I've found. On top of the overlook, the sky walk, the glass panel that we went to, people were they were looking down at the 2,000 meter drop, but they were looking through their phone and taking photos like this. Well, I wasn't. I was holding the stick out over the edge. It was recording and I was looking with my own eyes down 2,000 feet and just experiencing the moment. And that's why I love this camera. It allows you to do that. It allows you to be present, but it still captures beautiful 8K video in 360, so you can edit it afterwards and experience stuff and then look at it afterwards again. And that is one of the things I love about this camera. Like I said, I'll try and give you a different perspective of why these cameras are so good. And that one I've been thinking about a lot. That it really does make a difference to your travel experience. The next thing I love about using the X5 when we're traveling like this is the ruggedness and portability. I'm going to put those two in the same kind of thing. It's a nice size, it's not too heavy. I talked about the balance. It's a weird thing to say, but because it's like an elongated design compared to the Osmo 360, which feels a bit top heavy when you're using it for long periods with a selfie stick like this, it does feel nice and small and compact and light to use. It's more of a balanced sort of premium feeling device. You've of course got the ability to change the lenses, which is the only 360 camera you can do that. So you can buy lens replacement kits to change the lenses if you do scratch it. It has happened to me in the past. The lens replacement, the ability to fix it yourself if you do scratch it, is so important, especially when you're out in another country. You've got a spare lens with you. If you do scratch it, your trip isn't ruined. You can change the lens and carry on filming. It is very rugged, it's waterproof, although if you are going in water, because of the nature of 360 video, you will want to use the underwater dive case, the invisible dive case, to get the best image quality because of the light and water refraction and stuff like that. But you can use it in water to get the odd shot if you want to, because it's up to 10 meters waterproof. So yeah, it's just light, portable, there's lots of different accessories, and rugged and durable. I've put that in the same bracket when we're talking about this because I think it's very important all those things work in unison. So it's another great thing about this camera. It's a joy to use, especially when you're traveling like this. The other thing that's great about the X5, especially if you're traveling with this camera, is the ease of editing the footage on the go. The app is brilliant. They've updated it recently. You've got 3 different ways that are really quick and easy to edit the footage. If you take your laptop with you as well, the Desktop Studio is still a really quality advanced editing software that you can edit your footage with. But especially on the go, if you're on a trip like I was in Madeira recently, really lucky to be out there. It's a fantastic place. If you ever get the chance to go. This is a camera I took with me because when we were on the open top bus, I could just film some stuff and I could quickly edit the footage with my phone on the app so easy and quickly, and share it. I can easily use the cloud link to share stuff with my family members as well via the link. That's a really good feature. And even when we went on the Jeep Safari in Madeira, the person that took us on, we had last year, is a really good guy, Cristiano. He watches my videos. Hello, Cristiano from Madeira. And I was able to edit the footage on the go in the application and send them to him via WhatsApp just while we're on the trip, so he could see the footage. He could use that footage to share with his clients. It's so good. It really is such a powerful thing that you can edit on the go with the app. And if you want to just film your footage and get back to home and edit it on the Desktop Studio, that's a perfectly viable option as well. But the application, I absolutely love it. So while we're on the case of travelling and editing on the go whilst you are travelling, then this is where today's sponsor comes in. This is the MoveSpeed new Ray X20 1TB SSD with read speeds of up to 2000 megabytes per second. So you can move massive footage, massive games, 4K, entire projects in seconds, no more waiting around for transfers. It's super compact. It's got a solid aluminium build with RGB lights built in. Single USB-C there for connecting it to multiple different kinds of devices. I've been using it on my phone, laptop. You can even connect to consoles as well. I love the design as well. I've never seen this with the RGB lights, the funky design. It really stands out from other SSDs on the market. So if you're editing a lot of your X5 footage, you're traveling, grab one of these. This will really help you out. On top of that, if you're recording with your phone, it gives you a lot more options and a lot more storage to record ProRes video with the iPhone as well. I've got no storage on my phone, and this gives me up to 2 hours worth of ProRes video recording with the iPhone. So if you're doing a lot of recording with your phone as well, this would be another good option. Thanks to MoveSpeed for sponsoring this portion of the video. Check out the link in the description down below. Great product, fully recommend it. Great for all kinds of purposes. The next thing I want to talk about is the battery life. Now, the battery in here, I can't remember how big it is actually. I've got the Ultra battery in this, which is 2,800 milliamps. The Ultra one is the orange one, and they do the blue one, which is a standard battery. But the Ultra one, I can use this all day and it never ran out. So I went on that Jeep Safari. We were out from about 9:10 in the morning all the way till 5 o'clock in the evening, and I used one battery shooting all the footage on holiday. The battery is absolutely brilliant on this. You can get to like about 200 minutes worth of runtime with this if you use it conservatively. But when I'm on a trip like that, if you're traveling abroad on holiday, then you're shooting bits and bobs here, there and everywhere. It doesn't overheat, and it just captures everything all day. I had no issues with it whatsoever. On top of that, you've got fast charging on here, so it will charge the battery really fast, within 80% within about 20 minutes. So you do need to top it up with a power bank while you're out on a trip or something like that. You can do that as well. You don't need to take 2 batteries with you. So the battery life, fast charging, that for me is one of the best features about this camera. I do, however, recommend this accessory from Insta360. This is the utility fast charging case. In here it holds 2 batteries, so you can simultaneously charge the batteries via the USB-C port here. We can check the status of the batteries there also. So it charges 2 batteries at the same time, but this can be also used as a power bank. We've got this little built-in cable on the side, so you can power other devices with this. So if you need to charge up your camera, or you need to charge up your phone, or something else like that, you can use the batteries to charge other devices. So this is very slim as well. I mean, it is actually thinner than the camera itself, a little bit bigger. But just having this in your camera bag really does help to keep you powered. If you don't want to just risk going with one battery and charge your camera up when you need it, having 2 spare batteries and a little power bank as well. It also on the back has some SD card holders, so you can put little 3 SD cards in there and lock them into place to capture. So everything you need here: storage, battery, power bank, and 2 batteries to keep your camera on the run. Then this is a great accessory. I'll link it down below if you want to grab one. The other thing that the 360 camera allows you to get, the X5 in particular, is different, unique
360 shots, such as the invisible self-stick shot to start with, just walking along. It's like having your own floating cameraman. We've talked about it in the past in other videos, but it really is a unique shot. I still get people asking me, how did you get that video? What camera are you using? How does it work? People still don't get it. It is a unique shot. On top of that, you've got time shift built in, bullet time, which is a really unique shot. You've got slow motion, 4K 120, and there's just so many different things you can do with this that get unique shots. My favourite one is just to do a time shift, hold the stick on my shoulder, walking along the promenade or whatever, and just let it run. And then the time shift is recording. You can add a bit of motion blur in post-production, and it's just a really interesting way of seeing a place in a different way. So there's loads of things you can do. You've of course got the shot lab in the application. There's loads of different sort of templates and guides on what to do and how to do it that really make this camera stand out from other cameras on the market. The application is brilliant, and you can get some really unique travel shots and capture things in a way that you can't with just a standard camera. And that's another thing I love about the X5 for being a travel camera. So for travel, the X5, wherever you are traveling, wherever you are going, whatever you are doing, the X5 is going to be the perfect travel camera. It's something that I've been taking with me, not only the X5, but previously on other trips to Iceland, I took the X4, and before that, we've travelled around Cornwall with the 1-inch RS, remember that one, the modular camera? So I've been using these for a while, and I always go back to the 360 camera because it's just such a unique and interesting way to capture your adventures. That's why I love 360 cameras. The X5 is the flagship camera, and it's the one I pick up every time I leave the house to go wherever I'm going. It's fantastic, and all of the features we've talked about in this video just make it really stand out for me. So the X5, for me, the best travel camera that you can take with you anywhere. If you want to grab one, there will be an affiliate link in the description down below. This video is not sponsored, but the only way I'll make any money off it is if you purchase for that link. So if you are thinking about pulling the trigger, please use the link in the description down below. And I think Insta360 are giving my subscribers a free gift if you purchase for that link, so check it out as well. Okay, that's it for this one. If you want to check out this video over here, you can do, and I'll put another X5 playlist over there so you can check out some other videos about this fantastic camera. Subscribe to the channel, really does help, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.